population. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, so thank you to all my beautiful subscribers. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for wanting to embark on this journey with me. I thank you so very much. If you're new, you're welcomed. If you're old, I love you as well. Welcome back. So today we'll be talking about stomach flu or stomach bug. So have you ever found out sometimes you have cramps? That's all about this foodborne disease called norovirus. So the virus that's responsible for causing stomach flu or stomach bug is called norovirus. So this has nothing to do with the typical flu. This is not the flu that affects the upper respiratory. So this is the stomach. So it's a foodborne disease, meaning you can get it from the food that you eat, you can get it from water. Also, if you're caring for someone that has the virus and you don't know about it, you can also contract this virus through touching contaminated surfaces, through using the same utensils that are not properly cleaned. This can also expose you to the stomach flu. So what are the things that can cause this virus? Like I say, food, water, foods that are undercooked, like shellfish. That's the big one that has this virus. Also, if you're not washing your fruits, washing your vegetables well, you're not sanitizing your environment, you're not clean with hand hygiene, all of those things can pose you at risk for contracting this virus. It's very common in the US and it varies. It has so many different strains or strands, so it's different for everybody. Now, how do you know if you have it? So you're going to have symptoms like nausea, meaning that you feel like you want to throw up, you want to vomit. There is stomach cramps, there is vomiting involved, there is diarrhea. And when I say diarrhea, it's like fireworks. Oh my god! There are times where you feel like, what's that sound? Is that coming from my body? Yes, it's coming from your body. When you sit on the toilet, I kid you not, it is explosive. The diarrhea is so explosive, guys. It's very, very distressing. So you have things like that. You can have body aches, you can have temperature, not necessarily, but like I said, it affects people. The symptoms vary from one person to another. When you have this illness or the virus, is mostly going to be self-care. So you want to stay hydrated, because when you vomit, when you have diarrhea, you can become dehydrated. You're losing a lot of electrolytes, so you want to keep yourself hydrated through the intake of fluids. You can do Gatorade because they have some electrolytes, or Pedialyte for children. Keep in mind, children that are less than 5, their immune system is not fully developed. People that are older in age, they have a compromised immune system because their body, it cannot fight infections like when they were younger. So these people, or this population, are at higher risk when it comes to being open to catching this virus. So you just want to make sure that you're washing your fruit and vegetables, you're washing your hands. If someone has the symptoms at home, make sure you wash their clothes in very hot water. Make sure that you are cleaning the utensils, sterilizing it, or they can use disposable, like the disposable utensils. So you use it and you throw it away. When you get in contact with the virus, it takes about 12 to 48 hours for you to start to exhibit symptoms. Also, after 1 to 3 days, when the symptoms start to dissipate, you can still transmit this virus to others. So just if you're working, you may want to take the first 2 days off work, rest, hydrate, recuperate, and then you can go back to work. Make sure you're washing your hands 20 seconds in between your fingers, underneath your nails, so that you can wash away all the germs. Make sure you're washing your fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're teaching your children not to touch surfaces and to touch their mouth with their fingers that are not clean. Likewise, adults. When your children are home from school, tell them to wash their hands before they eat, before they do anything. They want to wash their hands. When you use the bathroom, after you're done, wash your hands. Just encourage hygiene. It's going to go a long way to curb the spread of this virus. Do not go for antibiotics. Antibiotics are not a cure. It's not a solution because it's a virus. So antibiotics are for bacterial infections, not for viral infections. So if you're taking antibiotics, it's just a waste of time. It's not going to do anything with the symptoms. It can cause more harm than good, because then you're killing some of the good flora, the good bacteria that's supposed to be fighting against infection. So you're killing it instead when you're going for antibiotics. So don't pressure your doctors to prescribe you antibiotics when you're sick from a virus. So I hope that this video was meaningful. I hope that you've learned something from it in order to have an environment that is clean and that there is less exposure to this virus. So stay safe, take care, I love you, please come back, don't be a stranger. Okay, so you take care of yourself. Much love. Mwah.